weather events impacting the planet this week. The first is the migration of a major dust cloud from the Sahara across the Atlantic Ocean. That is expected to hit the United States at the end of the week. The second is a remarkable heat wave in the Arctic, with temperatures as high as 100.4 degrees Fahrenheit. This is something that is coming at a time when the United States and the rest of the world is dealing with this coronavirus pandemic. Texas is already dealing with an increase in coronavirus cases, and now it's likely to get hit by what some are calling the Godzilla Sahara dust cloud. What can people in Texas expect to see this weekend?
This is the largest dust cloud that I've ever seen moving across the Caribbean. Some say it's the worst that we've seen in 50 years, so visibilities are incredibly reduced. The before and after pictures across the Caribbean are incredible, and we have an article on cbsnews.com that you can check out those before and after photos. So this is really reducing the air quality, in some cases less than a half a mile visibility. And this poses respiratory concerns, not only in the Caribbean, but as you mentioned, it's headed towards Texas. And of course, Texas has a very high incidence right now of COVID-19. And so this is coincident. It's happening at the same time. We have this big dust plume.
There's no such thing as coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. And the fact that this causes respiratory problems is the same thing as the coronavirus, and it's going straight to this huge new surge in Texas of the coronavirus.
Into Texas at the same time when their cases are going up. Obviously, when you have that much dust, it can compromise people's respiratory systems, and of course, COVID-19 goes for people's respiratory systems, so we're concerned about that. It will get there on Thursday, it'll be thickest on Friday and Saturday, and then begin to move out on Sunday. But as it moves out, it's going to be making kind of a right hook, moving through basically all of the Southeast and most of the Middle Atlantic states. Even parts of the Tennessee and Southern Ohio Valley are going to see effects of this. And by the way, most of these dust plumes tend to kind of dilute and disperse a little bit. This one does not look like it's going to do so very much. So conditions are real bad in the Caribbean, and they're not going to be much better once this reaches Atlanta, Birmingham, Nashville, Charlotte, North Carolina, and into Richmond, Virginia, and probably Washington, D.C. as well.
Well, moving on to the heat wave hitting the Arctic. This is remarkable. It got up to 100.4 degrees earlier this week, which is likely the hottest temperature.
And God talks about placing the fallen angels, Nephilim and stuff inside of the earth. Some people believe that they are kind of frozen in the Antarctic. And there's a lot of people that believe this. They also have come out and said that there was beings from another dimension found in the ice there, and now all of a sudden there is a heat wave, and God said that he would release them when their time had come. Could that be what this is, or could they be trying to do it?
Ever recorded there? Tell us what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, we've been seeing a ton of these heat waves in different places. It's not always in Siberia, but it's often been in Siberia, in the Arctic over the past 5 years. You know, part of this is due to natural fluctuations in weather patterns, but it's getting really hard to say that climate change is not making a big impact. We know it's making an impact. It's seemingly making a big impact now. Climate change is like the steroids. It takes a normal weather pattern and it infuses it with steroids. I mean, it was 100.4 degrees in the Arctic. Now, I should say that in history, there have been a couple of times where temperatures have gotten to around 100 degrees in and around the Arctic Circle. Literally a couple of times since we've been keeping records, but this would be the highest temperature ever in the Arctic. It has been warm since December and January. In fact, temperatures in western Siberia have averaged about 10 degrees above normal Fahrenheit for all of those months. If you average all of those 5 months or so. And in terms of its departure from normal, it is twice that of the highest departure from normal before, back in 2016. So, you know, this is astonishing. As a meteorologist who's been doing this a long time, it's incredible. And just today alone, some temperatures in parts of Siberia, 40 degrees Fahrenheit above normal, and fires have ignited all across Siberia, and a lot of smoke as well.
Okay, so, it's Antarctica where people believe, or a lot of people believe, and they have said, they've actually came out and told us that there is other beings that are not from here, that they have seen them trapped in the ice. The climate change is a joke. We all know that that's not really going on. But the fires and all of that, they are sparking all of this. They're the ones out there getting the fires going, getting all this stuff, acting crazy like this. But I wanted to make y'all aware of this. And this sandstorm, or whatever they're calling it, it's supposed to hit my area too. So everyone needs to be prepared, because one way or another, they're going to be taking a lot of people out. And what way to make other people go in with symptoms of the coronavirus, but giving them respiratory problems due to the sandstorm. So then a lot of people will go in and be tested for it, because they'll be scared that they have it. So then there's some more DNA collection.
12 days ago, there were a few fires, and now there's dozens and dozens and dozens in Siberia.
Well, is this a one-time occurrence? Can we expect to see more of this more often in years to come?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, look, it may not be always in the same place. Right now, it's in central Siberia. It may move to a different part of Siberia, different season, maybe later in the summer, maybe next year or the year after. It may move to Canada and Alaska. Alaska's been getting a lot of heat waves. So basically, the weather pattern, the incident weather pattern at that time kind of determines where it's going to be, and then climate change comes in and really pumps it up. So it will move. It will not always be in the same place, but you can bet your bottom dollar that we're going to see a lot more of these and a lot more intense heat waves in the future.
Jesus